Hey guys, welcome to Scorpus Flex Slot Car Racing, and today we're going to be looking at the Tommy AFX Mega G Plus Collector's Edition Camaro in orange. Right guys, so we've got my second Collector's Edition clear car. This time it's the Camaro. I had to have this to go with the Mustang. Now I couldn't get it from where I usually buy my cars in England. I emailed him, he said he couldn't get them when they were originally released, so I had to get one from America. So I put an order in, ordered it. Luckily didn't get charged from customs because that would have added a bit more price to it, but essentially I got it for what I would have paid in this country. Now you can see the lines on the car are absolutely fantastic. One bonus between this and the Mustang straight away is that the like the splitter at the front on this is a molded on piece rather than a separate piece, which is already snapped off my Mustang a couple of times. So you can see that it is in the orange mold and it's been painted black. A little bit of the paint has come off right at the front, but that's because I've had it on the track and crashed it. Otherwise the detailing looks really nice. We've got our little SS logos on the side, the nice wheels. We don't have, which we had on the Mustang, was a line in the window from the it wasn't a sun visor, it was part of the molding process because they weren't originally meant to have clear windows. So there's a little line on the side one, makes it look like he's got his window cracked a bit. You can see the cardboard interior is actually bigger on the Mustang because on the Mustang we have the like the air vents on the back rather than a window. It looks really nice, and I mean this colour, well, when you see it on my, it goes really well with my track and it looks really nice next to the Mustang as well. And can we just have a look at the detailing on the reg plate on the back as well. It looks really good, and as usual Mega G Plus chassis. You can see I've already ran it a little bit. Perfect quality, great car. Right, so first thing to know, this is a Mega G Plus chassis running on a small home track on 16 volts with a old piece of power track and old 90s controllers, and it's an absolute handful. I'm not really getting anywhere past like the first quarter of the trigger control anywhere on this track. The car just wants to shoot off everywhere. I mean, it is really fast. This is with magnets. I think what I want to do for the like road cars, especially the Camaro and the Mustang, is get the magnets out and get some brass weights in if I can get hold of some. If anyone knows where I can get hold of some, please comment, let us know and I'll get some. And this way I can have more like back end out skiddy road racing, you know, 60s and 70s old school feel. Would be loads of fun, because like I've had comment on the Mustang video about how it's just like a little rocket shooting around. At 12 volts they are, at 16 volts they're an absolute handful. You wouldn't let your kids race this car, it'll end up completely smashed. You know, collector's editions are a bit more fragile than the solid ones. If you wanted one for racing, would you get the collector's edition? Probably not. You would probably buy the one with the solid plastic windows, a little bit cheaper, a little bit more robust. Yep, there you can see, comes flying off the track. There I am getting it, picking it up, and it's coming half, but there's no bits that fell off. And I'm quickly clipping it back together, getting it back on the track. If this had been in a race, I'd have lost, but because I only race at home at the moment, that's not an issue. Just having some fun getting it on the track. Now it does look fantastic. Obviously I've got my Martian desert backdrop, which the orange kind of blends in a bit with. Also my barriers are orange, but the white stripes down the middle make it easy to see. Can't wait to get somebody around and race it against the Mustang. Probably drop it to 12 volts just so the cars don't get absolutely wrecked. I mean, it handles well, it sticks as a Mega G Plus does, sticks to the track until you hit a little bit too fast. I've got a mixture of curves in here, some 12s, some 9s, some 6s, some bank 9s. Nothing bigger on this one. It's a bit hard to get them in such a small space. You can see, going around nicely, trying to get a bit more speed up. I don't have a lap timer at the minute either, that's something I want to get a hold of. I've seen like an old school race, I don't know if it's called a race computer that Tommy AFX or Aurora AFX made back in the 90s. I want to try and get hold of one of them so I can get some lap times on. When I do head-to-head races, what I'll be using is the computer challenge, and it'll just be first 1 to 10 laps. But obviously I'm going to have to wait till lockdown's finished so I can get some people around to do that. So I'm really enjoying it. Oh, and there he goes off again.